Hello, Chantal Pons here. Today I will demonstrate a hair cutting technique to bring volume right here without keeping your entire length and free framing the front right here. Now the length is going to stay. I'm going to cut a little bit, maybe 1.5 inches, and then I will demonstrate step by step how to recreate this haircut. So you're going to need a comb, a flat comb that has nice tooth right here, not too large, not too thin. So when you comb, you have your hair is laid nicely done. And of course, your favorite scissors. I like the Joelle, I like the small one. And then the long blade to go down. And then the thinning chair, if there's use for it, I will see as I go. And of course, I do like to use the razor so we give a little more texturizing to see how the hair flow as I cut. So you want to make sure your hair is fully wet, not damp, but really fully wet, so you can get a very, very nice cut. Make sure it is part right in the middle in here. And then from ear to ear. Right here. And from ear to ear on the other side. Now one side may be thicker than the other, but that's okay. You can add more if you want to after, but when you distribute the hair, you want to make sure it is even all around. So as you see, we have this nice circle in here, right here. So we're going to take the bangs right here, right in the middle and here, and we're going to take this straight down, and this is going to just trim it. And go straight down in here and trim. I'm going to trim everything to make sure, because it has been a long time since we have not got a haircut. So there's no lay. Just trim everything really to make sure everything is even. So there's two ways you can cut your bangs. If you've never done this before, you can take the comb when your hair is soaking wet, go all the way down, and you can take the comb just like that, bring a little bit at 45 degrees and start point cutting. Just hold it like this and bring at 45 degrees, and this is going to give you a very nice wispy. You're going to take the middle part, leave this right here and leave this right here, and you're going to take this one and you're going to cut up at the angle up, leaving the top longer, the bottom short. You take the thinning shear and thin out a little bit. And you leave it like that. Now the hair will bump a little bit and it will shrink as it dries. So you want to make sure you don't cut too much. Now you're going to direct this and go down and slither. And slither. Same with the other side. But you're gonna over direct it. And just slither all the way down. Make sure the hair is fully wet. And just slither all the way down. Now you're going to take that portion in here, bring it, everything together like this. Make sure everything is wet. You're going to over direct it, everything right here. Everything right here. And then you're going to keep on cutting from the top to the bottom. Now you're going to take your hair again right here. Bring it all the way up. You see your guide is right here, so you have to meet it. You're going to want to cut all these strands to rejuvenate the cut and to rejuvenate all the framing from the front. We're going to give a little bit more to this side because one side is thinner than the other. So you want to take a little bit more and wet. Take your hair. Bring it all the way up, and you have your guide right here. So you're going to hit like this and slither. You're going to slither up. So now you see you have an even amount of hair from both sides. You know, sometimes you have a side that is thin than the other, so you have to kind of work with your hair and see what you have. You're going to take this again. You want to make sure it is always check and check and check and check to make sure it is even. And that's why you want that hair to be soaking wet to make sure. So as you take the comb, you see all the hair that do not align. You go and go up from here up. Now you have your framing. We're going to go a little shorter. Okay. Now we are going to take a piece of hair from right here and bring it to the front. Another piece from right here and bring it to the front. And on this right here. See how you brought some more hair in here? A little bit more. A little bit more. Make sure the hair is totally wet. Okay, make sure the hair is totally wet. Comb the hair. Make sure you have a nice section. The section is nice and even as you can, because you're doing this yourself. If you were doing it on somebody, it would be easy. Since you're doing it yourself, it's a little bit more challenging. Yes. You want to make sure you have a very nice parting. When you know you have a nice you can put some clippy to separate the hair from the back to the front. And again, look at the hair is with wet again. Make sure we have this is even. This is even. This is even. Now, if your hair is very thick, it will be a little bit more challenging. And I will do, if I were you, I would do section by section, even smaller section. But you want to make sure your hair is fully wet, soaking wet, so you are not cutting any length, not too much length, because you want to give the fullness right here at the back. So you see that little piece of hair? That is your guide. You're going to go up, 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 and cut. You see how everything meets? Okay, if you miss anything, just go back. You're going to take a thinning chair and texturize everything to make sure it's not so heavy. So now you have little more volume in here. Now you were right here. Now you're going to come right here and take it a little bit more, and here, and leave the rest. You're gonna clip the rest like this. Clip the rest like this. We need the brush. This time you will need to put your hair all the way down. And again, make sure it is soaking wet. You're going to take the hair, you're going to twist it, twist it, twist it, and twist it. And then you're going to slither like this and opening and closing the scissors. Opening and closing the scissors. Make sure it is even. If you see any imperfection, take your scissors, opening and closing to meet. Now you take this off, these two off right here. And this gives you volume right here. Now, for the rest of your hair, this haircut is going to give you a lots of flexibility, because it's going to give you an illusion that you have short hair when you want it to, but it's not short because you can still put your hair up. But it gives you lots of flexibility, volume right here, and then volume right here. Now you have the back. You want to put your hair all the way upside down. Brush your hair. All the way. The hair has to go behind your ear. The reason why you want to put the hair behind your ear is because you're keeping the length. You're adding volume and flow, but you're keeping your length. So that's what you want to really put your hair behind your ear and make sure the hair is soaking wet. You want to comb your hair all the way from the back to the front, from the back, straight forward. Take the hair, start twisting. Twist, 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 and spray. Now you're going to comb your hair and you're going to start slithering down. This way, revert it like a triangle. This way and this way. Now, you have add lots of volume, lots of flow. You see how flowing. If you have natural curly hair like me, this is a very good haircut because it brings up the curls. And if you do have a straight hair, it will add volume as well. However, I will not recommend, if you're not a professional license or if you're learning, to really have this done by a professional. But if you follow the simple technique to bringing down 0 degree, 45 degree to give a little bit more left in here, 180 degree is like this, is all the way forward or all the way back, but at a 180 degree, and this will be at 45. So you want to make sure you have all these angle down. You see all this nice volume and your hair. You did not lose your hair. You did not lose your length. It actually looks like your hair appears to be longer than what it is. So, you know, to review, we just did this forward 0 degree and we used the comb at 45 degree. 45 degree is just a little bit out, and you see the point cutting, you see how soft it is, and then we did combine in here and we cut here. You see in here is some short to long. Why? Is because you want to keep the length, and then we'll graduate it. Did the same thing in here. You see how we frame in here. You have your nice frame, but it's gradually. And then we took another section from here to here to bring a little bit more fullness. And we did a 180 degree angle in here. What we changed is when we went back, we went from ear to here, ear to ear. And then we did all the way down, twist a little bit, and then we did this cutting technique that you twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it until you have your desire. And then you point cutting, opening and closing this way, and point cutting and going this way. So it looks like you, when you cut, you cut at the angle from here to here, but you keep the length. And then at the angle from here to here, here to here, but you keep the length. You just meet both pieces of hair. And that gives you this haircut. And of course, the bottom is everything down, and you have your length, but you see how nice and fluffy it looks. So this is how you will keep your length and bringing your frame in your face, giving this bangs, the flexible bangs, and bringing volume while keeping your entire length. So I hope you like this video. Now I'm going to show you some fast technique to put your makeup on. I hear all the time, I have no time to put on my makeup. Well, you do have to put moisturizer. So it doesn't take too long to moisturize everywhere. And just go up. And then over here. Make sure it's nicely distributed. And so here I have 3 blush. This is Purlis Vivid Glow BB blush. I have the blush, I have the highlight and a bronzer. So we're going to put the hair out of the way, and I will show you, of course, how I style my hair. And so you're going to put the bronzer. Wait. So this is the haircut, and you see this gives you an illusion that you have short hair and you can bring them forward like I did, and leave it the length loose curl, or you could do this in just a minute. You will need a vent brush and just brush it like this and brush it like that. And that is what this haircut gives you, the flexibility. You see the bangs is very, very wispy and very soft. It's not as heavy. You still have your length, but you have the opportunity to keep it like this. And it looks like you just cut your hair short. And if you want to put your hair up like this, then you have the illusion that your hair is short, and you can, this gives you another style because you can put your hair in a ponytail and a low ponytail. I mean, look at the difference that it gives you. And then you can leave it back like this, and you see how it looks. Now, this is the back. And the back, you want a vent brush, and see that volume that you have right here, you still have your full length. It actually gives an illusion that you haven't cut your hair has grown, because it's cut and sliced it into a V. And you have this nice flowing right here haircut and more fullness right here. So this is, you see how the fact that I cut this like this, and even if you brush it back, make sure you have a vent brush. You see that soften your face right here. And it gives you a very, very nice look. And so This is something you may want to take into consideration. Remember, it is up to you that if you want to get something different. So have you noticed we did lay in here, we do lots and lots of wispy, but we did not the graduation in here. It's very, very long and is slightly done, and it doesn't match all the way down like the haircut I did before. This is something that is totally new, and the reason for that is because you see that flexibility that when you brush your hair back, you have this nice effect. So you're going to put the bronzer up here. See, it's very dark, but don't worry about it. And right here, and right here, and right here, and right here. You're going to put the highlighter right here, up, right here, right here, right here, right here, over here. You're going to put the blush. You see these two bones right here? When you touch them, just feel them. Right here. Come here to here. From here to here. You can actually use this as a lipstick. You can even put some at the top to bring light. Okay, so when you are done, it didn't take too long. Okay, when you are done, you take a nice brush and up, 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 going up, going up, and you're going to smooth everything. I'm going to go up to make sure everything is nicely distributed. You can use another brush. Up, 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 up. This technique is very good if you are between meeting and you want to just refresh. So there you have some really nice natural makeup. You can put some mascara if you want to, if you have time, but at least you do have a little bit of light and a little bit of shimmering on your face. So now I'm going to style this hair, and I am going to, you see how much fullness do I have from cutting. I did not lose my length. My length is right here. I did not lose any length, but it brought me a nice fullness, and especially the back. I can leave it like this and let it dry like that. Now, if I want this to be dry like that, I have a very, very good product that is caviar. And I just let my hair just go like that and dry. It will give just bunch up the curl. But you see, this is, if you follow this technique, be very, very careful, my friend. If you want to rewind the video to see step by step, I know, I'm sorry, I don't have all the big equipment that I would wish I had to really demonstrate what I could bring to you to solve whatever you want, to teach you whatever you want to learn, to enhance your natural beauty. Or this is also something that you could do to your children, your grandchildren, if someone has long hair. This is a very good technique because you see, you did not lose your length, you have your length, but look at how much fullness you have in here and right here. So this is Chantal Ponce. This is the year 2024. I wish you the very best and thank you for having spent the time with me, and I hope you will prolong with me in 2025. And may God bring you everything, or may the light bring you everything that your heart desire. And with all my heart and divine attention, I thank you for all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel and all of you who leave me a comment so I know what to put up next. And this is Chantal Ponce. Au revoir, merci et à très bientôt en 2025. Au revoir, merci.